Good morning, Patriots. Sherilynn Shalom, little lady on the swing. Well, I woke up this morning pretty refreshed around 5. I don't know why, but I always wake up around 5. And I went on my phone, turned it on to see if there was any messages. Looked on my Reverb Nation account where I have all my songs online. And within overnight, I went from 753 fans to 793 fans. That's 40 overnight. I mean, listen, I can't even get a band together. This COVID thing has messed everybody up. And a lot of the people that I normally would play music with are in California. The good news is I did find a recording studio here. That's going to help me record my album. It's going to cost me a little pretty penny, but I have to record. We're doing it a weird way because I can't find any musicians here. Carl, my producer, who plays multiple instruments, who's a genius, he's my mentor too. I mean, he can write the musical notes on the page. I never learned how to do that. I know how to read music, but I don't know how to compose it on the little ants on the page. And my other composer friend, Dave Tracy, who's also a composer and studied, in the university in Northridge, he's in California. So, I mean, all my old musicians, they're all old. We're all old. We're all in our 60s, okay, are in California. And Carl can't come out because he's taking care of his mother. And to be honest, Dave Tracy, who I went to school with, I've known him since I was 12. He's kind of missing in action right now. I love the guy, but he's eccentric, okay? He's retired. He retired Navy, but he's eccentric. He's fighting the system, I guess you could say. That's all I'm going to say right now. Can't get a hold of him. Will not get a cell phone because he doesn't want to be tracked. It's very strange. Anyway, you got to have a cell phone, okay? I recently got a landline because of the Shalom Ministries thing, because I figure people here in the area, local 479 area code, I need that, okay? So people who are local can contact me here. Unfortunately, I guess what I'm going to have to do is do a little bit more, putting myself out there with Shalom Ministries. I haven't because, the COVID. COVID. Anyway, that's about it. 793 fans. I mean, that's not a lot. When you think of the Gagas and all these Luciferian people, but for me, being 65 and never been, famous, that kind of made me feel like, oh my gosh, people are really listening to my music. They like my voice. Otherwise, they wouldn't have fanned me. So I'm in a good mood today. But to be honest with you, my priority really is Shalom Ministries. I mean, the singing thing I do is because that's what I do for the Lord. I mean, I love the Lord, and I used to be in church choirs, soloist in the choir. But now that I'm older and I have my own ministry, my priorities have changed. I'd rather help people that are in need than glorify myself. Because who am I? Just some old lady who needs choppers, right? Like I said, I'm going to be myself, okay? The cool thing was, one more thing, and I know it's off track. I always do that little rant with the track. I saw a video. They had a boat parade in Florida, in Jupiter, Florida. And they had all these boats and people going, hooray for Trump and all that stuff. But see, they could do it because it was social distancing. They were in their boats. So I thought that was so... Man, I love boats. My dad used to take me on a boat. I wish I would have been in Florida on one of those boats. One of my friends who lives here in the complex recently bought a boat, and I said, does this mean that you're going to take me fishing? Fishing relaxes me, I know you're not supposed to eat fish, Mark Adams. I'm going to become a vegan because Mark and his wife Sandy are trying to influence me, and I have another girlfriend, Tiffany, who's she's like a single mom, but she's like got all her ducks in a row. I don't need to help her, you know, and she's a vegan also, and her between her and Mark, they're encouraging me to stop eating animals because I love animals. So it's going to be a tough road, but I'm going to try. And there was one guy that went on my channel and said, "Don't be a vegan, it's a cult." I don't know if it's a cult. I think it's more of a just a healthy lifestyle. I don't know. Anyway, God bless you, everybody, and we'll see you in the movies.